This is going to be a really quick video. I really just wanted to talk about what happened to me this weekend and pretty much what I got out of it. I don't know why, but sometimes I have moments where I get really overwhelmed and they just pretty much come out of nowhere. Like nobody does anything to me. I'll wake up and I'll be fine. But as the day goes on, I just get overwhelmed or like in my feelings. And I don't really know why. So that's what happened to me Friday and Saturday. And, my friends was like, well, did you pray? And I'm like, yeah, I prayed, but it's like I felt like God wasn't there, or I felt like I had angered God because of how I had reacted to the situation. And I always look at it as it's a test, and depending on how I act during the test, I usually give myself a grade. And a lot of people will tell me like, you're not perfect, you're human, and I get all that. I do. But what I got out of it today was, like I said, I was upset Friday and Saturday. And usually what I had started to do when I pray is I like to pray for other people. People that probably don't even know me like that. I just started to pray for people. But then what I realized this weekend was I was really weak. I was really weak to where I had to like push myself to just go to God and tell him what was wrong with me. So I couldn't pray for anybody this weekend. I couldn't pray for nobody. I barely was able to pray for myself. So it made me think about that's the spiritual me. Physical me, what if, when you get sick and you're too weak to do anything for yourself and you need somebody to come in to kind of help you, feed you or clothe you, bathe you, whatever, just pretty much take care of you because you're too weak to do it for yourself. That's how it is in our spiritual life. Sometimes we're going through things in life where we're too weak to even pray for ourselves. But I feel like that's why it's important that we always pray for one another. In those times that we can't even pray for ourselves, then we know we have somebody that's praying us through whatever our situation is. And so today I'm feeling 100% better, which is so weird because, like I said, nobody did anything, threw me a little party to make me feel better or anything like that. And it was hard for me to even talk to people about it because I didn't even know what was wrong with me. So I felt like I was crazy. But I had moments like that. And so when I have those moments like that where it's hard for me to get the strength together to go pray for myself, nevertheless pray for somebody else, I just feel like when we have those good days, when we feeling like we on top of the world, I feel like we need to take that moment and use it to pray for somebody else that may be feeling like they can't go on. We may not know who they are. We may not even know their name. But we know that there's somebody that's battling with mental issues. There's somebody that's dealing with mental or physical abuse in their marriage. Somebody that's dealing with financial problems. Somebody that's laying on their deathbed and they don't even know if they're going to pull through due to COVID or just any other health issues that they may have. So we don't necessarily have to know them to pray for them. We just need to pray that whoever needs it, whoever's too weak to pray for themselves, we need to pray them through. And you don't even have to tell, if you know it's somebody that needs it, you don't even have to tell them that you're praying for them. There's a scripture in Matthew that says, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Matthew 6, 3 and 4. But when you do merciful deeds, don't let your left hand know what your right hand does, so that your merciful deeds may be in secret. Then your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. And that I read that scripture probably 2 days ago, and honestly what I was going through that scripture didn't even do anything for me, but I thought about it today. And while I was in church, I thought about it, and I was like, you don't always have to tell people what you've done for them or when you prayed for them. But honestly, prayer could take you so much further than any other thing that you could do for a person. So like I said, it was going to be a really short video. But if you took anything from it, if you actually listened to it, on days when you feel like you're on top of the world and you pray, make sure you pray for everybody. People that you don't even know, because it's somebody that feels like they can't even make it. It's somebody that feels so weak to where they feel like they can't even go on. And you have no idea what they're battling.